Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to sew a trending seamless cowl kaftan. So let's get started. I'll be using this sky blue material. This is the chest material. It's not satin nor combat. So first of all, I'll be using the brown paper to draft the pattern so you can understand what I'm doing. So first, fold the brown paper into two. Then, secondly, fold it in a bias form. And when folding in a bias form, make sure that the upper side is equal. Then the downside is the length. The upper side is where I'll be cutting both the neck and the shoulder. So first make sure that the upper side is equal, then cut the side, the remaining angle shape of the bias form. And please, when cutting, be very careful so you wouldn't open the closed space, because the closed space is the side, so it's not meant to be opened, it's meant to be closed because it's a seamless kaftan, not a side kaftan. Then once you open, you flip it into the center. Flip it at the center part. Then when you're done flipping at the center part, then you trim in case there is excess from the material. Then the shoulder, you can decide the length you want the shoulder to be. From the shoulder, that's where you get the hand, so it's all determines in your choice. The length of the shoulder determines where the hand will reach you. So the back side, the neck side is 3, the width is 3, and the length is 7. That's for the front. And the length of the back is, I made it to be 1 inch. You can make it to be 2 inches depending on how down you want the back to be. So you cut. Always remember to very careful, just flip the back out before cutting the neck of the dress. So the same way I did this is the same way I'll be cutting the material, the main material. You fold the neck, then if you want it to have an opening in the front, it depends on you. But I think I don't want the opening in the front. Though if you want the opening in the front, it's your choice. So, like I said, the shoulder determines the hand. The hand can be 6, 7, 8. It determines your round sleeve. If your round sleeve is 10, you can make it 10. So right on the material, I've already folded it in a bias form, so I'm making sure it's equal, like one is no longer than each other under the material. So just cut. That's the length of the dress. Depends on where you want the dress to reach you. And sorry, before I forgot, I used 2.5 material to make this dress. You can use 3 yards, it's fine. If you're slim or medium size, you can use 3, or if you're chubby and fat, you can use 4 or 5 yards, because from there you get your scarf. It's easy anyway, but you have to be very careful when sewing because it can be confusing at times. So after cutting it, I have to flip it to the center, then I pinned it. If you see, I notched the back so it wouldn't shift. Then from there I got the shoulder length. So I'm cutting the neck 3 by 1, that's for the back, and for the front 7. See what I did? The hand, it's 7 inches, and you have to notch. So when closing the shoulder, you can know where you notched the hand in, so you wouldn't pass where you exactly measured the round hand. See what I did there? You have to flip the back to avoid cutting it. Please, you have to take note. Flip the back to avoid cutting the same neck with the back. Very important. So the next thing I did, I have to use the same material to cut out the interfacing, what I will use to do the turn up. Sorry, is it interfacing? I don't know, maybe. What I will use to do the turn up, for the neck to come out nice and beautiful. So let's sew. First of all, we got to sew the turn up. It's very simple. We all know how to sew turn up. You sew, then after sewing you have to notch. Without notching and laying it down, the turn up is a mess because it can't relax. When it relaxes, you can iron it and it will come out nice. So that's what we're going to do. You see that? Oh yeah, I do. It doesn't end there. You have to notch, 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 notch. Notch it, girl, notch it, notch it. And lay down, lay down, lay down. Lay it down. You see that? Nice and good. So what else do you have to do? You have to iron. Yeah, you have to iron. Please don't mind my local iron. We all know the situation of the country. There is no lights. So see what I'm doing here? Joining the front together. That's the center. I'm sorry, the shoulder. Yeah, that's the shoulder. Don't mind me. Joining the shoulder. You see that? You see the notched parts? You have to stop right there, girl. Then double stitch. You have to fold. Is either you fold it or you weave it or use bias. But the best thing to do is just fold it. Once you fold it with the same material, it makes it look natural and good. If you use bias, more neater and fine. But if you weave it, it makes the cloth looks let's say common or not rich. Anyway, let's use the word not rich, not befitting. Okay. Sometimes it's hard, but if you can't do it, use bias. So you notice what I did here? I have to pin the shoulder and the other shoulder together. That's the back side of it for me to be able to sew the neck. And you notice I pinned it down. get me again, you have to hold the center of the back, pin it, make sure it's connected shoulder to shoulder before you sew the front so it wouldn't shift. So guys, we are okay. Finally, we fold the down of the dress. We are done. Guys, if you find this video so helpful, please give it a thumbs up, like, share to your friends. See you.